As we get ready for our next leg of the Gun Show Loophole Tour this year, we're heading up to the Gun Rights Policy Conference in Chicago. We did some eBay auctions, which ended during the Daily Gun Show last night, and we're sending those out this morning. We wanted to take a moment to say thanks to the people who are supporting the tour, especially the people that are supporting it financially. We really do appreciate it. We brought in almost $180, a little bit less after we ship everything out, but that's gas in the tank, and that allows us to literally get on the road. So thanks to the people who participated there, people that buy things at the Gear website store. That's what keeps our projects online and our van on the road. So this is some of the extra stuff that we're going to be putting in with the perks there, or the auction items that are going out. We've got a bunch of stuff here. So this is stuff that we collected last year on the road. We've got the map from the Autry Museum, a cool museum in California that has a lot of cool guns in it. We've got the Texas Ranger Hall of Fame, one of the museums recommended to us, and again, very glad that we saw this one. Interesting about the Texas Rangers, but a lot of gun stuff as well. Obviously they use guns, and their museum takes the time to explain a lot of the history of guns there. We got the Los Angeles Police Museum, also recommended to us by people following along. And another one that we would not have expected to be so cool. It's in an old police station, and we didn't even realize that the actual firearms from the Hollywood shootout are there. So that was a pretty interesting thing to check out. We've been to the 45th Infantry Division Museum now a couple of times. This is in Oklahoma City. This was recommended to us first by our friend Martin Ivey, the guy that literally wrote the book on AK-47 bayonets. He'd spent a lot of time in this museum and was impressed. And I tell you what, this is one of the best military firearms museums for sure. Let's see, we have a couple of other things. The Boot Hill Museum in Dodge City, Kansas. This is sort of the map of the areas in the museum, which is laid out like the old town. Some information about it. We've got the brochure, the handout from last year's Gun Rights Policy Conference in Dallas. It was an excellent event. It was the first year they did the 2A Media Summit on the Friday before. Looking forward to the second annual event there. And then this year, of course, it's in Chicago, so we'll be making our way up there with as many other Second Amendment advocates as we can. Last, we've got at least the last of the 8.5 by 11 stuff, we've got the booklet from the Wanamaker's Gun Show, the largest gun show in the world. We try to attend this twice a year. And this is the book that has a lot of the advertisers, I guess, but also the floor plan and the index. So this is a really neat thing to check out, even if you've never been to the show, just to see the size and the scale and the kind of diversity that's there. We're going to add some stickers and decals. These come from gun shops and shooting ranges that we visited along the way. Some of these we got for nothing. They gave them to us, and others we bought to support the shops if they had them for sale. And again, that's one of our goals, is to not necessarily run around trying to help you spend money, but instead go around trying to find the coolest, most unique gun shops that are out there, the surplus stores, as well as firearms museums and collections and things. So we just want to keep people aware of the diversity of our Second Amendment culture or community, whatever we are. Anyway, the last thing we'll send out as a thank you is the, well, we have a couple of them left, the Red Dawn coloring books. And these are just some Red Dawn cartoons that we were playing with, put them together into a coloring book, and that'll all go out in addition to the stuff you got in the auction. Thanks again to everyone who's supporting the tour in all the different ways, letting us know where to visit, and participating in the Daily Gun Show each night at midnight Eastern. And of course the people that help support it financially. That keeps us from having to tell you what to buy, and instead we just get to share our Second Amendment adventures. Thanks everybody. Till next time, thanks for watching.